It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Nats are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one. Here.
Second baseman.
Hit out towards second. Dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll. Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now another 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Steven Matz. will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Conforto ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Previous history with Luis Severino. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nimmo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Play ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bryce Harper.
Taken high and deep to right. Nimmo racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. That'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cespedes going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. We're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper. At the plate, Steven Matz, 9-1-2 due up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 68.
First pitch on its way. High pop-up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Amed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Luis Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Nimmo. 1 down. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Conforto looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake, He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Shot towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Line to the right side. Nimmo is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We played 3 full.
Leading off the
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2. At the plate, J.P. Crawford set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
J.P. Crawford.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In now is Anthony Rendon. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Nimmo in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A line shot to third base. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Frazier on at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Next up from New York, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around. Popped him up. Votto is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left.
Leading off for Washington.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First offering on its way.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Almora leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Both teams ready for another shot now. Number 68. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 68.
Hit to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
2 gone. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Settling in now, J.P. Crawford. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rendon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line drive, base hit to right.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left
field. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Oh, and he misses it. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Harrison Bader will grab a bat.
Hitting for Washington, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cespedes. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains dead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Sewald is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. At the plate, Albert Almora. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. On the move is Murphy. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 0-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that's out number 1. Ready now, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early go. And now Bryce Harper. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count of Bryce Harper. Drilled to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Flores is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. 7 Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 2-2. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Oh, and he misses it. And Wright running hard around second. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now. As that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 68. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think that
Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
it is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Crawford has it to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Michael Conforto, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Crawford is there, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line towards center field. Cespedes is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And Wright can't find the handle. Striding in now for the Nats, Tucker Barnhart. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. One ball, 1 strike to count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Javier Baez will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Fouled off. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Craig Kimbrel answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Craig Kimbrel.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Austin Jackson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. 41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Washington jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Hicks claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth.